Hi there, and welcome back to Home on a Half Acre. Today we're going to be doing a video on how to make biochar. Biochar is pretty awesome. I mean, you can just leave it. This has been sitting in here for, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. We had a fire here at our fire pit area, and this is on our urban lot, so you have to be mindful of your fire bans and stuff if you're in a town, right? I guess if you're in the country too, you got to be careful with it, but at the moment we don't have any fire bans or anything, so we did this, and we're going to turn it into biochar now. So I use mostly pine because it's not really good for burning in the house, and we get it for free from our neighbors who have a little woodlot that they maintain, and they bring some over for us every once in a while. So basically we're turning that into that, and then we'll get that out of there. Some of those big pieces we won't use. Small pieces, I put them in a little bag. I'm using that bag right there, and I just step on them or crunch them up, get them down to, you know, relatively small pieces, and then I fill up this thing. It's burning your biochar. You gotta be a little careful. You want to use similar sized pieces, and you always want to have a layer on the top so the bottom isn't the part burning, because that'll just turn to ash. And then you have to put it completely out with water once you're done. If you just let it burn out, it'll just burn down to ash, and you won't have any charcoal to make biochar out of it. Nice thing about making biochar is it doesn't, it's really not a long process, and it doesn't take consistent work, right? Have a fire, enjoy the fire with friends, family, make some biochar, and then leave it sitting until you got time for it. And you'll find some big pieces at the bottom sometimes. Just put those off. Burn them next time. You literally just stomp on it. Just trying to break it down. That's about the consistency you're looking for, something like that. And then this provide all kinds of beneficial things for your garden, right? So a few of the beneficial things it provides are it holds moisture, and it can hold nutrients in the soil. It provides air pockets. It's and this is a long-term soil amendment. So will you see anything the first year? Maybe not, but over the years, you'll see a consistently better soil, more productive soil, is the idea anyways. So yeah. We fill that up. Once we get the amount we want in there, I'm probably going to get a little more out of here. And then I'll take you over to my compost tea and show you putting that in. Okay, here we are with the biochar gathered up in the black plastic container. And I've moved it over here to a sort of a shadier spot behind my shed. And here is the compost tea. So what I'm basically going to do is just pour that in there. Put the lid on it, or that can cover that with that container, and then I'll just let it sit for a bit. Alright, I'll pour it in there, and then I'll show you how full it is. Okay, here we are. Used about half of that. You can see it's pretty wet. I'll probably pour the rest of that in there. And then I'll cover it up and it'll just soak here we are with the full bucket of the compost tea in there. I'm going to soak that up and charge it a little bit. An interesting thing to note, when you're using biochar, you want to stick to a ratio of about 1 to 10 in your compost or garden soil. You definitely don't want to overload on this stuff. Here it is. It's lid on. It's all covered up. Yeah, and I'll just leave it there until I need it, basically. Oh. Yeah, so that's how you make biochar. It's pretty easy. It doesn't take a lot of work or a lot of stuff. And I mean, worst case scenario, you get to have a cool fire, you know, enjoy some time at the fire, and if it works out, it works out. So yeah, give it a try. I really think that over the years, you'll notice a big improvement in your soil if you start adding biochar to it. Okay? Thanks for watching. Bye for now.